Hello everyone, and welcome to a video of Overhand Bad doing random shoot till he gets views. This is my first ever video in this channel, so please don't make fun of me of how the quality is. You may notice that I'm on Education Edition, and that's because I don't give a shoot that I can't record on my Switch. So deal with it for now. So for today's video, I've been looking online, and there hasn't been any single tutorial on how to make a healing campfire. Most of them are either 11 years old, or some of them are just, add-ons, because we don't like add-ons. We don't like those. We don't want to pay for them. We don't want to download them. So I made a simple healing campfire. As you can see, it heals me. And when I break it, no longer heals me. So let's get straight into the command blocks. Now, to the only downside of this command is basically you can't place it to make it so it heals you. I tried all my best on how to do this with my basic command block knowledge. So the best we can get is this. But another downside of this is it is multiplayerable, of course, but I feel like there could be bugs to this. I just don't have no idea. Maybe you'll find one. If so, leave a comment. So first, before we can get into any of this, we're gonna need to type in these commands in our thing. So we need to give ourselves a command block, obviously. Second is to give ourselves a structure block, aka type this command. Third of all, we're gonna need a game rule, command block output false if you don't have that on already. And fourth, game rule send command feedback false, so it doesn't send command feedback once this is activated. So first, before we can get this, we need a structure block, the one I said in command. So first, we're gonna need to say 1, 3, 1 for size, offset 0, 1, 0, and keep that. Don't save anything just yet. And also, label this campfire. You don't need to say my structure campfire, just say campfire. And I want you to specifically label it campfire. Don't label it anything else unless you know what you're doing. It's not the campfire that's actually healing you, it's actually the armor stand that's healing you. The armor stand is just invisible and has fire resistance. And you're probably going to be saying, why fire resistance? Because let's put without fire resistance. Let me show you exactly why there's fire resistance. Now if I have this, if I place it on here, the armor stand, it's going to start burning. And we don't want that. It's going to make a until it dies completely. So we're going to need here, make sure there's 2 command blocks right here. So it basically makes the command armor stand invisible, and it makes it so it's fire resistant, so you won't hear the sound effect when it's on a campfire. Is effect at E, type equals armor stand, fire resistance, 1200 true, or just copy the command. I'll give you a couple seconds. Okay, that's good. Let's continue to the next one. The next one is to make it invisible. So what we're gonna need to do is copy the same thing, but just replace with invisibility. I'll give you a couple seconds. It's important to put true so you don't see any particle effects. Okay, let's get to the next one. The next command is the actual thing on the healing mechanism. What we're gonna need is execute as at E, type equals armor stand, positioned as at S, rotated as at S, unless block tilde negative 0.5 tilde air, run effect at P, radius equals 3 or R equals 3 with the colon brackets, regeneration 1, 2. So what this is doing is basically when a player is at a 3 block radius from this thing, it will start healing them. So let's say you're around 3 blocks away from this armor stand, it will start healing you. And when I'm out of the 3 block zone, it will stop. So when I'm 3 blocks away, it will heal me. And when I'm not, it's gone. And now you're gonna need to place an armor stand on top of here. So let's place an armor stand on here. Let's go and type campfire on here. And now you can save your structure. And then you can break all this. So I'll give you 5 seconds to copy this if you haven't already. Okay, next command block. Yay! So much command blocks. Next, what we're gonna need to do is execute as at a has item equals soul campfire, location equals slot dot weapon dot main hand, at s anchored eyes positioned tilde negative 0.5 tilde, run test for appy radius equals 1. What it's doing is basically it's testing if you have a campfire on you and you're crouching. So let's see, if I crouch, it goes off. Crouch, goes on. 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 I am a 14-year-old boy and I'm doing this shoe. Holy, I'm cringe. Next command block. Execute as at a, at s, run structure load. It's important to include my structure dot campfire, up arrow 3, up arrow, up arrow. So what this is doing is loading the structure 3 blocks from the side of you. Now, the reason why it can't load 3 blocks in front of you is because the armor stand will break a block below you or go above you. And that's bad because we want it to stay on the ground put. I tried doing some stuff and messing it around and it didn't work every single time I tried. So the best we're getting is that. The next command block is a place sound command. Place sound mob.shulker.shoot. You can change the command, you can change the sound effect on what it makes if you know what sound effects you can use. At a has item equals soul campfire, location equals slot.weapon.main hand. And it's also important to know that those are commas, not dots. So after that, this will play a shulker command block. You know when a shulker shoots you and you levitate up in the air? That's what it's basically demonstrating. So that's technically an optional command block. You can skip it if you want, but I personally put it so it can tell you that you placed the campfire. The last command block, this one's important. Clear at a has item equals soul underscore campfire, comma, location equals slot dot weapon dot main hand, soul campfire 0 1. So what this is doing is it's removing 1 campfire from your inventory. And it's also important to mention that this is on a 1 delayed tick. If not, then these 2 command blocks can get buggy and won't place at all. So we need this in a 1 command tick in order for it to place. Now that's also another bug, is that it will place in the air. So that's another bug to say the least. Now the last 2 command blocks are detecting the armor stand on top of the soul campfire. It's a comparator, a block, and a redstone torch. So if we open this one, it says execute as at e, type equals armor stand, at s, run test for block, tilde, soul underscore campfire. So what this is basically doing is it's detecting if an armor stand is on top of a soul's campfire. If so, it's gonna go off. It goes on anywhere position and not near the command block, so at least. /kill at e, or whatever, kill at e, type equals armor stand. So what that basically is doing is when I crouch, place the block, and if I break the thing, it will kill the armor stand. So that's basically it for today's video on how to make a campfire for healing in Minecraft Bedrock. This is inspired by the Hive because I play that server a lot, and in SG, the campfire healing you is a good mechanism. But not only that, you can also make it use any block. You're just gonna have to change, I believe so, you're gonna have to change these ones, the ones that say, I believe so, you're gonna have to change this one in order to make it so it will detect the block over you to 1. If so, then sure, change it. If not, then you're good. But this is about a healing campfire, so I don't really give a shoot on what blocks you use, dummy. So that's it for today's video.
Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and see more content from my video. If so, I can show you how to make a double jump boost. That's so common. Yay!
And also, I would like to fully demonstrate that, let's say there's a zombie right there. Oh no! I can place this and get healing whilst getting healed. As you see, I'm getting healed whilst the zombie isn't. Now this is really good because this is so that not only entities won't get healed, it's only you that are gonna get healed, only players. And when I'm out of the zone, it stops healing me completely. Obviously, you can change the healing and duration on how strong it is, but this is good for now, and we're getting this. And I might die because the healing I did is not that strong. So this is just a simple healing compensation. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The zombie's gonna kill me. Bye.